Gościmy dzisiaj w biurze prefektu panią Annę Nørby Pedersen z Uniwersytetu Południowej Danii. Chcielibyśmy zapytać o programy, które są dostępne dla studentów polskich na uczelni w Danii. Anne, could you tell us about your programs for Polish students?
Well, at the Faculty of Engineering at the University of Southern Denmark, we have many programs in English that the Polish students can choose from. We have electronics, mechatronics, mechanical engineering. We have software and robotics, and engineering and business and development. These are all programs in English, and we have bachelor's and master's for most of the programs. Some of them are taught in our beautiful campus down by the German border, close to the German border in Sønderborg, while others are taught on the main campus on the island of Fynen in Odense.
We know that studying in Denmark is free, so students don't have to pay the tuition. The Danish government pays tuition for the students. Is that true?
That is correct. The Danish government pays tuition for all the students who hold the European Union passport, so education is free. That's correct.
So students don't have to pay the tuition costs at all?
Correct. No tuition cost.
Denmark is known as an expensive country. Some students may not have money to support themselves. What's the solution of the problem?
Well, the cost of living is a lot cheaper in the southern part of Denmark than it is in the capital of Copenhagen. And since the campus for international students in engineering programs is located in the southern part of Denmark, the cost of living is not that high. However, the government offers a student grant for all students with the EU passport, which is approximately 700 euros a month for every student. The only requirement is that the students work 10 hours a week, and that can be any job that pays also. It could be at the movie theater or a coffee shop, or you could work with one of the local companies and still receive your salary and the grant from the government.
So students can work, they can earn good money. The minimum salary is about 90 crowns, 100 crowns.
For a student, probably around there, yeah, at least, yeah. Maybe 15 euros per hour is the minimum wage for a student.
So students can work, earn 15 euros per hour, and then also get grant from the government of 700 euros per month.
Per month.
And you have a guarantee of accommodation for your students.
We do. If the students apply for this accommodation guarantee before May 1st, they are guaranteed accommodation. The university will help them find this accommodation around campus. And depending on the standard, whether they want their own bathroom or their own kitchen, they can get relatively cheap accommodation on campus or close to campus.
What's the price of such an accommodation?
I think it's fair to say that they can find something for maybe 300 euros a month. And of course, if they want their own flat with own kitchen and bathroom, it's a little more expensive. But it can easily be covered by the government grant.
All right, so students don't have to worry about the money. They don't need money from the parents while they are studying.
It depends, of course, on how much money they would like to spend, but you can easily get by on the government grant. It shouldn't be a problem at all. What's
the difference between studying in Denmark and studying in Poland? I know that when you study in Poland, you have lots of subjects that sometimes are not connected together. There is a lot of theory, and students often don't know how to use the theory in the practice. How is it in Denmark?
Well, at the University of Southern Denmark, we do a lot of group work and a lot of hands-on practical experience on the Faculty of Engineering. We have actually a full semester called Expert in Teams, where the students on each program are working together. So whether you study mechanical engineering or electronics, you have a semester where you work together on a specific project. where you get the competences of the electronic students and the mechatronic students and the innovation and business students, all combined in a group work.
Like in a big company.
Exactly. And you also have the opportunity to work with companies for internships or for projects. The local companies in the region, which are huge multinational companies in the tech industry, are very involved in the university's programs, and they're very connected to the students, which is also why they have offered this first job guarantee for every graduate from the Faculty of Engineering on this campus in Sønderborg, close to the German border.
So it is a first job guarantee. When you have a graduate, then you guarantee that this graduate will get a job soon in one of the big companies in the region.
Yes, if you graduate from either a bachelor or a master's degree on campus Sønderborg, the local companies that are part of this agreement will give you a 6-month guarantee for employment with full salary, which is a pretty good salary that an engineer in Denmark receives. On the top of my head, I would say around 4,000, maybe 4,500 euros a month is the starting salary for an engineer. And you are guaranteed this 6-month employment with the company, and there are only a few requirements that the student needs to fulfill. They need a small level of Danish, which they will easily obtain during their studies, or we can help them with free Danish lessons. And they need to finish on time, so no sabbatical year during their studies. And they also need to have some kind of connection with the company, have maybe either during a project work or something during their studies. And then they are guaranteed 6-month employment.
So it's a very good way to get a good practical education and also good work experience, and then people can either stay in Denmark working further if they like it, or they come to Poland with very good education and work experience, or they can travel to any country in the world being engineers with good experience.
Exactly. And as we all know, the first job is always the hardest to get. So this gives them some kind of work experience and something to put on their resume, and hopefully the experience and the interest to continue to work in the industry.
What is the student life like in Sønderborg?
Sønderborg is a city with about 40,000 inhabitants. It's a very international city, about 20-30 minutes from the German border. More than 50% of the students on the campus on Sønderborg is international students. And this gives a vibrant atmosphere in the city. The campus is located by the waterfront. It's beautiful. And there's small beaches and a vibrant city life with clubs and restaurants and movie theaters and cultural opportunities in the city of Sønderborg. If you travel up north for an hour and a half, you go to the second largest city in Denmark called Aarhus. And you can also either fly or take the train 3 hours, and then you're in Copenhagen.
All right. So we hope that Polish students will be interested in your programs, and I know that they are very welcome in Denmark.
Very welcome. We look forward to welcoming many Polish students in the coming years at the Faculty of Engineering.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.